Good evening. Welcome to Ash Wednesday. Ooh. How are you all doing this evening? You all full of pancakes from yesterday? I certainly aren't. I didn't have any pancakes at all. I am pancake-less. Hey, loads of people here. Hey, welcome. Welcome Sky, welcome Edam, Elias, Catnip. I saw score count earlier as well. Puzzle Dan, Ryan, you're all in here. Hello there, Daniel Peak, welcome back. Togi, hello. Paul Aesthetical, hello. Gatekeeper, welcome. Hello there, Momo. Sky, I think I said hi to you already. BMN, welcome. Clive, hello. Ash, where's the cat? Where is Whiskers? Is she meowing? She is quite meowing at the moment. Alright, one moment. Hang on. What I'll do is I'll start the first lobby off. I switch that on, and then I switch this guy on. Oh, we've got a different layout. Hello, I'm on the top now. So I'll start the first lobby off. Room code's down here, which will end up here in a moment. We've got the right audio settings on. I think so. I can sort of hear myself. Where are you, Whiskers? Come here. Come here, you. Oh, how are you all doing? Oh, loads of people already joining. That's good news. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Bother that animal, yeah. No, you don't, Elias. Yeah, it's at Mrs. Whiskers. Everyone is apparently in position 79, indeed. Oh, it is, isn't it, where they all just sort of join in at once. So, this is officially week 2 of 1 versus 100. Hopefully, it's all going to go well. Oh, thank you for the subscription there, Tipster. Much appreciated. I haven't got the Streamlabs window open, so I didn't actually see that. Oh, it was actually a gift. Catnip gifted a sub to Tipster. Thank you, Catnip, for gifting that sub. I need to change those alerts to actually say if it was actually a gifted sub or not. But welcome to the Bashers, as the term has now been deemed. Apparently, my subscribers are now being called Bashers. So yes, you are a Basher. Welcome. Yeah, this guy's playing. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Come on, silly puppy. You know you want to join in. Ah, welcome, Cashy Head. One of the worst quizzes you've had. Well, given on the performance of Wonderwall that one time, yes, but that's that was a one-time thing. Let's say hello to Whiskers a bit more. Come here, Whiskers. There you go. It's a -1 off, indeed. I'll leave this open for a couple more minutes before we start the first game off, because it's everyone for themselves. It's just a random pick of everyone in the hat for the first placement of the one for the first game, and then after that it's based on who did the best outside of the mob. Yes, once you've entered into the lobby, you want to be whispering your answers to the bot. So if you just do /w space quizbot 3000 space some text, that'll open up a little bubble down at the bottom of the screen nearby the chat. That's why I've moved up the screen now, so that the whisper box should be somewhat down in this sort of direction. If I can point down, it's a bit difficult to point down apparently. So yeah, you'll be able to enter your answers into there. The answering window has been made a bit more lenient now. So as soon as the first answer of the 3 is revealed, that's when mob answering is actually officially opened. It doesn't say that, but that is actually it. And then it closes a few seconds after it says it closes, again to sort of account for a little bit of lag. So hopefully hopefully people will be able to submit, even if they submit maybe slightly early or slightly late, you know, to account for Twitch lag. I haven't gotten around to it, Catnip. I haven't gotten around to it. I need to at some point. Yeah, whatever happened to the other 2,999 incarnations of the Quizbot? I don't know. I just started on version 3000. I don't know. This isn't like WD-40 that required actual 40 attempts to get it right. I just decided, oh, I'll start on 3000 because I liked the number 3000, I guess. Unfortunately, the bot is not sentient enough to be able to answer your questions yet. Yeah, I tried Quizbot 0001, taken. Quizbot 0002, taken. Quizbot 0003, taken. Yeah. Right. It is about time for me to start the first game off. So I'm going to have to put you down. No, that was a bad thing to say. Put you down onto the ground, not put you down. Wow. Took way out of context. And let's see who picked the first round. Oh, someone just joining in there again, I guess. Oh no, someone new. Rockin' Gorilla. And it's my yard. Oh, you're all getting in at the last minute here. 10 more seconds and then I'm actually going to start the game. I'm not putting Whiskers down. I have placed her down on the ground. She's now looking at me kind of longingly. I don't know. Right, here we go. First game. Silly Puppy, you have been chosen to be the first contestant tonight. So, you've got a couple of options here. You can either play the game directly from chat, so you can just answer in the public chat window, or if you click on that link that Quizbot 3000 has given you, you'll be able to join in the Discord voice channel that I'm currently in, and we can do this all by voice, and I do the actions for you. It's entirely up to you. Oh yes, and there's a slight bit of set design now added in. So it's entirely up to you, Silly Puppy. Oh, there you are. Let me drag you in. Hello there. Can you hear me? He says. Let me try again. How about now? Are you just completely muted, Silly Puppy? Is that what it is? You should be allowed to chat. I don't think I changed any of the permissions from last time, and we had Daniel Peak and we had tips to play from voice chat. You just want to do it through chat? That's no problem. We can do it that way if you want, Silly Puppy. I mean, yeah, if someone else wants to quickly just click on that link and I'll drag them in and do a very quick test. Because as far as I'm aware, it should all be working fine. Skies goes first. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I'm sure Stream can hear you, so there's nothing wrong on my end from the looks of things.
Okay.
All right. We'll just go for chat. Yes, Silly Puppy, yes. You'll just need to answer in the main window. You only need to answer when the bot tells you can answer, Silly Puppy. Don't answer beforehand. That's for the mob to answer, but you'll be able to answer after. Right, let's start the game in chat then. Let's see the first question. Look at all of you wonderful avatars. 1 versus 100, here's your first question. Which of these cities is not a capital city? Is it Beijing, China? Is it Sydney, Australia? Or is it New Delhi, India? Mob, please answer now. That's the mob locked in. Okay, Silly. How well do you know your capital cities? Well, he's going to lock straight in there. We're going to go for B, Sydney, Australia. It's looking a bit laggy at the moment. I hope that's not so bad. See if that's the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Anyone chat want to know what the capital city of Australia is? Well, there's a few people knocked out on that one. We had Puzzle Dan knocked out. Clive got knocked out. Someone with a Press Your Luck avatar, I don't know that one. And Natter got eliminated. So that was 5 humans and 1 AI got knocked out. So that's 6 people. 6 people out. Cranberry, yes, that's the correct answer. Skyward, Cranberry. But yes, Clive got knocked out in the first question. Goodness me. Doesn't... Oh yeah, the AI are on their game apparently. Only one of them got knocked out. And new feature coming up. When I hit this continue button, all of you wonderful human players in the mob will get to see little numbers appear over your avatars to say how much XP you're gaining on each question. And also the one playing down here, there'll also be some XP stuff coming up. So, new feature stuff. There you go. Look at all those 20s. You don't see your avatar, Sky. We'll look into that in a moment. Who directed E.T. the Extraterrestrial, 1982? Was it James Cameron, Steven Spielberg, or Stanley Kubrick? Mob, please answer now. Oh yes, I see it. I see your avatar, the milk bottle. It is up there. Should be coming into shot now. Yeah, there it is. Just there. Like slot 91 or something like that. Oh, locking straight in with the answer there. Going with B, Steven Spielberg. Alright, let's see if that's the correct answer. That is the correct answer. Thank you for guiding them, Silly Puppy. That's and Catnip, both of you. Thank you for guiding them. Just 2 AI got knocked out on that question. Yes, as score count's going through there, he's just describing how the helps work. Do you know how the helps work, Silly Puppy? If not, I'll describe them, but score count's already given you a rough idea. You got it now. Cool. Alright. Well, when it comes to it, you'll be able to do what it says. So, let's get to the next question. Still not enough yet to earn any money. But let's keep going. Let's get to question 3. It's looking very laggy on OBS for some reason. How many animals are there in the Chinese zodiac? Is it 14, 10, or 12? Mob, please answer now. Oh, and by the way, the offer from last week of Catnip offering cookies for people that get to the $1 million, that offer still stands apparently. Silly, how are you on your Chinese zodiacs? He's going to go with trusting the mob. So with that, he will be automatically locked in to the mob's most popular answer. Let's see what that is. That is C12. Mob's most popular answer is C12. Let's see if that's the right answer. It is the correct answer. Let's see how many got knocked out. Oh, we got a few knocked out there. Just AI members. We only knocked out 8 AIs. All the other human players are still standing. But we are now into money territory. We now are at $1,000 and we are now 4 away from getting to $5,000. So, Silly Puppy, first time I'm going to ask you this question. Would you like the money or the mob? You're going to take the mob. Let's keep going. It's now 1 versus 84. Yeah, it's slightly different. I've just actually animated it a bit. Stephen Sondheim's most famous ballad, Send in the Clowns, comes from which musical? Is it Company, A Little Night Music, or West Side Story? Mob, please answer now. Can't buy another Ferrari with what's on offer. Yeah, not yet. Don't worry, it'll still take your answer, Clive, even if you are answering in public chat. But yeah, you're kind of giving hints away if that's even the right answer. I don't actually know this one, to be honest. So Silly Puppy's going to ask the mob. So we're gonna find out from 2 people in the mob what they gave as their answers. One of them will have given the correct answer. One of them will have given the wrong answer. And both of them will be given the opportunity to describe why they gave their answers. So, let's see who it picks. It has picked It's My Yard, who chose answer A, and it has picked Momo, who chose answer B. So, It's My Yard and Momo, why did you give those answers? Noting, they don't have to be honest in why they're describing why they gave their answers. So, It's My Yard says, well, it isn't West Side Story. And Momo says, eliminated C and then B rang a bell. Well, given the fact now that the 2 options that were picked from were A and B, we know that C is definitely not going to be the right answer. So it's now a 50-50 between A and B. Is that everyone's final words on the topic, or shall we move on? Is that all? It's My Yard and Momo going to say? I think that is. So we will move on. So, Silly Puppy, do you feel confident enough to pick an answer? You do feel confident enough to pick an answer. Let's see what you've picked. You have picked B, A Little Night Music. Let's see if that's the correct answer. It is indeed the correct answer. So let's see who gets knocked out on this one. Ooh, a few human players on that one. We've got Sky out. It's My Yard got knocked out. BMN's out. I can't tell that profile pic, but I'm guessing maybe that's Daniel Peak. Tipster's out. I don't know that one. That's a new player. Hello. I don't know that one because that's an anonymous avatar. Hello. And an AI got knocked out as well. So that's 7 human members and 1 AI got knocked out. So we are now at $5,000, Silly Puppy. That's still not enough for Ferrari. However, we are going to be 6 members away from $10,000, so you might be able to get a really banged up Ferrari for that kind of money. So it's up to you if you want to take the money, or if you want to take on the mob. Someone in chat said they would gift a sub to the person who won it. Oh, that'd be cool. So that's extra incentive as well. So not just cookies, but also subscription to this channel. 1 versus 76, let's see. Which of these is not a cause of erosion of rocks and soil? Is it fire, water, or gravity? Mob, please answer now. Oh, you like the XP thing, do you, Scorecamp? That's cool. I'm glad people are enjoying the little additions, so people actually know that they are actually earning XP as we play. And you actually see the streak as it's displayed before. So, Silly Puppy, you only have 1 help left if you don't know it. Oh, you're going to go for an answer. Alright, let's see what this answer is. I'm going to go with fire. Is fire a cause of erosion, or is it not a cause of erosion? It is not a cause of erosion, it's the correct answer. Let's see who got eliminated. Catnip's out. Momo's out. Another person I don't know the avatar of, with the big Q from the looks of things, they have been knocked out. So that is 3 humans and 3 AIs got knocked out on that. It could be nice if some sort of scoreboard could be seen to see how far you should push or not. How far you should push in... It's not Q, it's an O. Ah, Itogi, must be you. Hello there, Itogi. You got knocked out, unfortunately. It could be nice if some sort of scoreboard could be seen to see how far you should push or not. I don't know what you mean by that, Catnip, but anyway. But we're now at $10,000, Silly Puppy. So it's going to be another 10 mob members How far you should push to keep going for the million if you're competitive as the one. Oh, right, okay. I mean, that's what this thing in the middle kind of is at the moment. I'm just, trying to be kind of, trying to share between the two displays. You want to keep going, do you? Well, let me advance the game on so we can actually get to that question. So, would you like the $10,000, which is, a beat-up Ferrari, or would you like the mob and see if we can get some more money? Gonna take on the mob. Let's keep going then. It's now 1 versus 70. Next question. What is the birthstone for the month of August? Is it ruby, turquoise, or peridot? Please answer now, mob members. Your wife was born in August. Well, hopefully you should know this answer then. Elias is an August baby, so he knows this one. And Samson's going, what is peridot? Momo says, isn't this subjective? I don't know. I didn't approve these questions. Oh, right, for previous the one runs. Oh, I see, so see if you can who to beat on the run. Well, peridot is the correct answer on that one. Let's move on and let's see who got eliminated. That's just AI. Only 8 AI got knocked out on that question. All the other human players still in survived that. We're now just 2 mob members away from $25,000. We're 12 mob members away from halfway through the mob at $50,000, and you'll be able to start seeing sneak peeks to questions at that point as well. But first of all, I need to ask you the question. Would you like the $10,000 you currently have? Or would you like to take on the mob? Keep going. Alright. Mob it is. Which country does Austria not border? Not border. Is it Slovenia, France, or Switzerland? Hello there, Toshi. Please answer now, mob members. This is a difficult one even for EU members to know the answer to properly, probably. Silly Puppy, how well do you know your EU geography? Is he going to poll? Okay, so you get to choose between A, B or C, and whichever one of those you choose, we'll see how many of the mob chose that answer. Correct, Catnip, yes. B, so 53 of the 62 remaining mob members chose answer B, France. So it's kind of likely that that might be the answer. Just putting it out there. Might be likely. Let's move on. Now, because you're playing in chat and Twitch is an idiot, you're going to have to say something else, not A or C, just something else so that it clears the spam filter if you want to submit B as your answer, because you can't say the same thing successively in 30-second intervals. Because Twitch is an idiot. I mean, it's fair enough, it's spam protection. But don't do what I did in one of my tests, and I just went A to clear out the spam filter, and that accepted that as my actual answer. Which was then wrong. Let's see if France is the correct answer. It is indeed the correct answer. Scorecast says Austria borders Czech Republic, Germany, Italy, Liechtenstein, Slovakia, Slovenia and Switzerland. Apparently. We've got 1 human player knocked out there. I don't know who that is, but it's got a picture of 4 cats from what I can see. And that's the only human player to be knocked out. How many human players do we still have in? We have 1 with an anonymous avatar. We have, I believe, Keshi Head. We have Score Count. And we have Connor, I believe, as well. Okay, so we've got 4 human players left in the mob at the moment. So we're now down to the last 53 mob members. You're now 3 away from halfway through the mob. Now, From this point onwards, now that you've used all of your helps, you will be able to see a sneak peek of the next question coming up to give you a better idea of whether you want to continue playing or not. So, after I hit this continue button, we will get to see what the next question is, and then you'll be able to decide whether to take the money or the mob. Let's see. So the next question is, which of these numbers is not a perfect square? Now, I'm not going to give you the options. I'm just going to say, would you like to take the money, or would you like to take the mob? You're going to take the mob. Alright. He feels confident he knows what perfect squares are. 1 versus 53. Let's see the question and all of the answers. So as we know, the question is, which of these numbers is not a perfect square? Let's see the possible options. 100. 800. 400. Mob, please answer now. See, this is the beauty of the 1 versus 100 style kind of questions, is that the answers, when you don't actually give the answers out, you only know half the question. You don't actually know the other half of the question. Well, Silly Puppy's fairly confident it's going to go for B800. Let's see if that is the correct answer, and it is not a perfect square. It is correct. It is not a perfect square. See who got knocked out. Just 3 AI members got knocked out. All the remaining human members got that correct. We're now up to $50,000. We'll be able to see the next question again, and then I'll ask you the question, money or mob, again. So we're now halfway through mob elimination of this game. So, out of the 50 US states, how many have the word new in their name? Now, this one's slightly different in that you can now kind of think about it before you make a decision. It's not that, it's not as bad as the previous question was like. He's going to go for the mob. I imagine, being a US citizen, this might be an easy question. We'll see. So there's a question again. Out of the 50 US states, how many have the word new in the name? The options are 5, 3, 4. Silly Puppy's originally from one of them. Well, well, you know, there's at least one then. Let's take the heater off. I don't need that on the moment. Okay, that's all the mob locked in. Alright, Silly Puppy, what's your answer? It's going to go with C4. Let's see if there are indeed 4 of the 50 US states that have the word new in their name. Indeed, it is the correct answer. Anyone care to give out what they are? Oh, there we go. Momo is New Jersey, New York, New Mexico, New Hampshire. Oh, there's a few knocked out on this one. Oh, there's loads knocked out on this one. Goodness me. 1 human and 20 AI got that one wrong. Who is the human that got knocked out on that one? Let me see. I can't find them. I actually can't find them. This is where I should have had the message to actually, display who got eliminated name by name, but I didn't add that feature in. Oh well. Oh, Skullcow got eliminated. Ah, yes, I can see now. Skullcow got eliminated. Goodness me. Yes, the AI must be European. Yeah, yeah. I programmed in that country specificness. Silly Puppy. We're now into serious money territory here. We're now at $100,000. You're now 9 mob members away from $250,000. I'm sure you can get a decent Ferrari with what you have at the moment. I'm sure you could probably get a better Ferrari with $250,000. So, let's have a look at the next question, and we'll see. We'll see what you want to decide to do. Eurovision Song Contest winner Alexander Rybak wrote and performed a song for the international release of which animated movie? Now, would you like the $100,000, or would you like to take on the mob? Here we go. Eurovision Song Contest question. How well do you know Eurovision Song Contests? I've got to go with the more... He's taking the money. He doesn't know his Eurovision Song Contest, so he's not going to go for it. Silly Puppy leaves the game with a virtual $100,000. Let's see who remained in the mob. Samster, Connor, and Keshyhead all remained in the mob as human players, so one of you three will be picked to be the next one. That was a really good game, Silly Puppy. Well played. Still leaves Daniel Peak in the lead with a $250,000 leaving indeed. Let's see, XP this game. Silly Puppy earned himself 431 points. The reason he's got more points than the likes of Samster and Connor is that he's also getting a bonus 1 XP for each mob member getting eliminated. So for that additional game, he was able to earn a few extra points. But yeah, Samster, Connor, and Keshi all 360 points there, and their streak will continue into next game, so they'll still be earning quite highly on the next set of questions. XP this episode will be surprisingly exactly the same as XP this game because, well, it's the first game. And let's see where everybody sits now. So after all the XP was readjusted after the extra 50% bonus for the expert questions on Wonderwall and resetting Catnip's score, you can see that Clive of Legend is in the lead at 7,780 with Catnip in second, Tipster in third, BMN fourth, Connor fifth, score count in sixth. Who's saying stuff? Silly Puppy, fantastic game. Thank you for having me. Cool. Well, glad you had fun, Silly Puppy. But yeah, you're more than welcome to continue playing on in the mob. Let's see. Momo is in 9th. Daniel Peak in 13th. Edam 14th. Kashi 15th. Samster 16th. Magician 19th. Puzzle Dan 26th. Ryan 29th. Silly Puppy, you're all the way up to 45th now after that one game. Itogi 46. It's My Yard 47. Zach 53. Sky 57. Mike 64, Gatekeeper 65, and Rockin' Gorilla, is that the way you want to say it? I'm not certain. Is in 69th place. Alright, let's see who out of Samster, Connor, and Keshyhead will be picked for the next round. Or actually, I'll just catch up with chat first. Who the hell is Script Alert? That was when there was a slight exploit in my ranking code. In Wonderwall, and people could just submit whatever the hell name they wanted, and it would just create a database entry. But I'm leaving them in there as a sort of memento of that occasion. So now, if you ask for just any old random name, it just says there is no ranking information, rather than creating a blank entry 0. Okay. Yeah, as Quizbot says, there is currently a 30-way tie for position 81. Do such questions stay in the pool or get thrown out? Ones that are previewed, I think at the moment they'll get chucked out. Oh, thank you for the follow there, Rock and Grillo. Thank you. Alright, I am suitably ready. Let's pick the next one. It is... He wasn't in the list. How did it pick Pokegod? How did it pick Pokegod? Brilliant! Brilliant! No, I know why he got picked. Because he wasn't eliminated. He wasn't an eliminated mob member. He is a new member. He wasn't eliminated. So that's how he managed to get in. Alright, okay. So there is a slight exploit there. I am so sorry to those 3 mob members that made it all the way through. Fuck. I knew there would still be issues. Okay. So, Oh, what was your name again? Poker God. It's up to you whether you want to play in voice chat or just in Twitch chat. If you want to play in voice chat, there should be a link that Quizbot posted earlier. Click on that and you should be able to join the Discord. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. I'll leave that in your decision. Or I could just re-roll, but then it will not pick you as the next one for the rest of this episode, probably. Oh, I see you there. All right, I'm going to drag you in. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, welcome. How are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm a little surprised that happened.
Yeah, you got a bit lucky there. That there's still some bugs to iron out. Do you know how the game works?
I know how 1 versus 100 works. I've never played the Twitch Plays version, so.
All right, well, welcome to Twitch Plays 1 versus 100. It basically plays the same as at least Season 2 style of the US version of 1 versus 100. So if you know that, then hopefully it will all be good, but I can explain things as we go along as well. Are you ready to play?
Work. I am good to go.
You're ready to play. All right. You won't need to have the actual stream window open because I can answer on your behalf, and also you'll get all the stream audio come through Discord anyway.
Yeah, I have the stream up. I just have it slightly heavily turned down.
Yeah. All right. No worries, because you'll be able to hear the stuff come through on Discord anyway. So let's start the game off. Good luck.
Right.
1 versus 100. First question. What is a harpsichord? Is it a loading dock of a fish market? Is it a plucked keyboard instrument? Or is it equipment for ice climbing? Mob members, please answer now.
I will go with B, personally.
Okay, the mob has now locked in. What are your thoughts, PokeGod?
I will go with B, a plucked keyboard instrument.
Would you like me to lock that in as your answer?
Yes.
Alrighty. Welcome, Steph. Yeah, answering, you just answered to the Quizbot 3000 as Catnip's described. Let's see if plucked keyboard instrument is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Just for future reference, PokeGuard, you probably want to leave it at least a few more seconds before you give your opinions on questions. Otherwise, you might give the game away to the mob members playing.
Unfair advantage.
Well, silly puppy, you're out on the first question this time. It would look like. Nata's out as well. Magician's out on that question, and whoever has the press your luck avatar is also knocked out on that question. Plus 1 AI member. Oh, Silly Puppy forgot to answer. Well, that'll be why you're eliminated, because you didn't answer in time. But even though you are eliminated, you'll still be able to answer along and earn XP as an eliminated member anyway. So, let's move on to the next question. We don't have enough mob members eliminated yet to ask the question for Money or Mob. You're still on $0. Let's see the next question.
Alrighty.
Which board game does not have players move pieces around the board and into their home area? Is it Sorry, Trouble, or Drafts? Mob members, please answer now. And thank you very much for the subscription there. Was that a gifted sub, or was that... It was a gifted sub. Thank you, Momo, for gifting a sub to Steph. Appreciate it. That's the mob members locked in. How well do you know your board games?
I know one of those. It's been a long, long time. The other two, I have no idea what those are, except maybe Trouble, but it's a long shot if I know.
Do you have good enough of an idea to go for an answer, or would you like some help?
I'll take an option of help.
Okay, so we've got Ask the Mob, which will pick 2 mob members out at random. and that one of them will have given the correct answer, one of them will give them the wrong answer, and they'll be able to explain why they gave their answers. We have Poll the Mob, which allows you to find out how many of the mob members picked a particular answer out of the 3. And we have Trust the Mob, which will automatically lock you into the mob's current most popular answer. So you've got the choice of those 3 helps.
Let's poll the mob.
You're going to poll the mob, okay? And what answer would you like to poll for? You'd like to poll for A, B, or C?
I'd like the poll for C particularly.
Alright, well, let's see how many picked drafts. Quite a majority picked drafts. We've got 90 of the 95 remaining members chose answer C. So that's quite a majority that picked that answer.
Well, if I know sorry, and if I halfway remember trouble, if I remember trouble, I'm gonna go with C.
Would you like me to lock C drafts as your answer?
Yes.
Alright, locking that in. Let's see if that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. Drafts doesn't really have any concept of a home area at all. It's just a checkerboard, basically.
Yeah, I was
Itogi...
thinking if I remembered Sorry and Trouble the way I did, they have a start area, but they don't go back to the start area. You go for a center point, if I remember.
Itogi got eliminated, Catnip got eliminated, It's My Yard got eliminated, someone with an anonymous profile picture on Twitch got eliminated, I don't know who that is, and one mob member got eliminated, one AI member got eliminated, should I say. So there's 5 knocked out. We are now at $1,000. We now have the question. Would you like to take $1,000, or would you like to continue the game and play against the mob?
Let's continue.
You're going to continue? Alright, let's play against the mob. It's now 1 versus 90. Let's see the next question. Réunion is an island that belongs to which European country? Is it the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, or France? Mob members, please answer now. And that's the mob locked in. How well do you know European geography?
Other than England?
Other than England.
And maybe Ireland, which isn't even close?
Sounds like you might need some help again then.
Oh. I might regret this. I might not regret this. I'm gonna trust the mob.
You're going to trust the mob. That will lock you into the mob's current most popular answer, which at this early stage of the game is probably likely to lock you into the right answer, but it does mean that this fairly powerful help will be forever gone.
Will not be of use in the future.
So, would you like to use Trust the Mob?
Yeah. I don't know European geography all that much at all.
Alright, we're going to trust the mob on this. Let's lock in the mob's most popular answer, which is C, France. Yeah, my pronunciation might have given that one away to a lot of people, to be honest. Oh, bloody Facebook notification. Go away. I don't care. Go away. C, France is the correct answer. Go away. I don't care about your Facebook notifications. Yeah, I said Réunion, which is, you know, very French sounding.
That's
if I didn't know the place, I would have said
quite a number
Reunion.
of people.
But yes, quite a few people did get knocked out on that one. Mostly AI, but we did get one human player knocked out, which was Puzzle Dan got knocked out on that one. Hello there, Toby. Welcome. So we're now up to $5,000 of virtual currency. You're now 8 mob members away from getting to $10,000. Would you like the money, or would you like the mob?
Well, $5,000 is nice, but I think particularly I'll still take the mob for now.
You're going to take the mob? Alrighty. Okay. 1 versus 78. Let's see the next question. Which letter is the most common letter used in English? Is it T, A, or E? Mob members, please answer now. Okay, how well do you know your English alphabet? It's not really the alphabet you need to worry about, it's whether you know English literature.
Alphabet, but I mean, of it?
You got an idea what the answer might be? And if you don't, we still have one help available. We still have Ask the Mob.
I'm probably gonna regret trying to actually save the lifeline, but I'm gonna go off a general consensus from what I might know and say C, which would be E.
Would you like me to lock in CE as your answer?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm locking in C. Let us see if E is the most common letter in the English language. It is indeed the most common letter used in English. I believe those all are like the top 3, so no wonder why it was quite a difficult question in general anyway. So who got knocked out? 3 AI members got knocked out, and someone with an anonymous Twitch profile that I do not know. Let us see what you did. Yes, see, senor. E is about 12% of the English language. Isn't there a theory? Is it called like Zip theory or something? ZIPF, where there's sort of every next entry is like, is it something like a third of the total ratio of the previous entry? It's just a progression like that. Seem to remember like the Vsauce video on it or something like that. Anyway.
I only went off the basis that about like a third of my actual name uses E.
That's a fairly decent metric to go by, I guess. Okay, so we're now 4 mob members away from $10,000. We still have the help left, which is good. So would you like to take the $5,000 you have, or would you like the mob?
I'll keep taking the mob.
You're gonna keep taking the mob, alright. Mob it is. One versus 74. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is the title of a classic Woody Allen movie? Is it Annie Hall, Carnegie Hall, or Arsenio Hall? Mob members, please answer now. Okay, how well do you know your Halls and your Woody Allen movies? Your Woody Allen movies.
Well, considering we're talking about movies, we entered the category that I don't frequent hardly at all.
Answer your question there, Sky. It would take your first answer within the answering window. So if you gave one answer and then gave another, it'll be the first that it chose. Much like it will do for the one answering as well. So, methinks you're probably going to be using your last help here.
Probably.
Probably. I'll be happy to submit that in if you would like to lock
I'll go
it.
with ask the mob.
You're gonna ask the
considering
mob, all right?
I don't know a clue.
Okay, so just as a reminder, this will pick 2 mob members out at random. One of them will have given the correct answer, one of them will have given the incorrect answer, and both of them will be given an opportunity to describe why they gave their answers. I'll vocalize what they say in Twitch chat when they do, and mind the fact that they don't have to be honest in the advice they give. So we have AI47 chose answer C, and Connor chose answer A. Now, unfortunately, the AI cannot answer at the moment, but Connor certainly can answer. And since the options are A and C, we know the answer cannot be B, Carnegie Hall, at this present time. Everyone's trying to answer on behalf of the AI at the moment. Connor, I remember seeing Annie Hall when I was younger. So that's his advice at the moment. And he thinks he remembers Woody Allen starring in it. So that's his advice to you, that he chose Annie Hall and he thinks he saw Woody Allen starring in the movie. And that's, you know, obviously we can't ask the advice of the AI, even though everyone's trying to say everyone's giving the advice of the AI. But anyway, so you've got a 50-50 choice now between Annie Hall A and Arsenio Hall C. We know it can't be B. And Connor thinks that he has seen Annie Hall in the past and potentially Woody Allen starred in it.
Question is, which do I feel sounds like a movie name and would have Woody Allen in it?
In the worst situation, this is now a 50-50. It's no longer a 1 in 3, 33% chance. It's now a 50-50.
I'm gonna choose. As much as I want to believe the actual not AI mob person, I think I'm gonna go with C, Arsenio Hall.
You gonna go with the AI's choice of C, Arsenio Hall?
I'm gonna attempt to trust the AI on this one.
You're going to trust the AI on this? Okay, let's go. You'd like me to lock C as your answer?
I would like you to drop C as the answer.
Okay. We are picking the AI's answer of C, Arsenio Hall. Let's see if that's the correct answer. It is the incorrect answer. It's not the correct answer. Annie Hall was the correct answer that Connor gave, unfortunately. So you leave the game with nothing at all.
Yeah, it's a little sad, but I mean, I figured a movie question would be my downfall.
Oh dear. Let's see who remained in the mob at the end there. Clive, Edam, Rockin' Gorilla, Connor, Tipster, Keshi Head, Daniel Peak, Momo, BMN, Sky, and Score. Hopefully one of you will be picked in the next round, unless someone joins in at random like PokeGod did. At which point they might get picked. I don't think it should pick them explicitly from the list. We'll see what happens, because Toby's just
been complete random chance.
Toby's just joined, so if it picks Toby specifically, then there's definitely something wrong. But I think it's just they're added into the general mix of possible people. It's just that there were only 3 others at that other time, so it was still quite
hard
likely
to say.
to
I
pick
think
you.
I joined right at the moment you were in this game.
Well, did you have fun, PokeGod?
I did. I'm a little sad that I got myself knocked out on that one, but I mean, I had fun.
Oh, glad to have you, and you can obviously continue playing along in the mob as we go on as well. Thank you very much for playing 1 vs 100 live with me here.
I appreciate it.
Okay, let's pick the next one. Well, it looks like it is probably broken, or it's RNG is definitely in favour, because Toby is the next one. Another cheat has entered, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to drag you out.
Alright, I'll go ahead and
all right.
pop out, and that person can decide to join or not.
All right. I'm so sorry everybody else has been playing well. But it does seem to be just not working properly. So let's drag Toby in. Hello there, Toby.
Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Am I on a Slimming World diet? Why do you say that? Today's cheat day. That's why I say that. Yeah, so we found an exploit. I'm guessing you've just noticed that we found an exploit that if you join in the game at the end of the game, then it doesn't count you as an eliminated mob member, so you get entered into the pool of possible picks for the next game. Possibly even as the preferable list of people to join the next game, ahead of those that
Yeah, I
actually
think the
did
game
well.
just really likes me.
Apparently it does. Oh god, I'm so sorry everybody, but yeah, we'll play this game on as we can, and I'll try and fix that bug for next week. I'm sure you know how to play this game by now. Are you ready to play?
Hmm? Yes.
Alright, start the game in the voice. 1 versus 100, and we'll turn you up ever so slightly, you're a bit quiet, and let's start the first question off. Which of these compounds of oxygen is not damaging to human health? Dihydrogen monoxide, hydroxyl radical, or singlet oxygen? How is this a one-star question, given written like that?
I mean, I think it's just because the terminology that they use. Dihydrogen, I'm assuming that means 2 atoms of hydrogen to 1 oxygen, so would that be H2O, which would be water? Hydroxyl, that's just an OH by itself, like an ion. And I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming singlet oxygen is just like 1 molecule of oxygen, which would be an O2. But the singlet part of it makes me a bit nervous. I don't know if that's just like 1 atom of oxygen, which I don't think is damaging. But dihydrogen monoxide seems pretty standard. It's just water. I don't think it's damaging to human health. I drink it every day. But I don't want to seem like an idiot in front of me because I'm planning to be a chemistry major, and I got this question wrong on round 1. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do A. Why not?
You want me to lock A in as your answer?
Dihydrogen monoxide as not damaging to human health.
That's not damaging to human health. Okay, locking that in. Let's see if that's the correct answer. It is the correct answer.
Oof.
Catnip face palms because she misread the question. I'm guessing she didn't see the not in the question, unfortunately.
I almost didn't either.
Quite a few people may have missed that memo as well.
12 humans, jeez.
Yes, 12 humans got eliminated on that, and 2 AIs. Yeah, Catnip, It's My Yard. Pressy Luck Avatar, still don't know them by name. New person, don't know that avatar either, welcome. The Cat Avatar, don't know them by name yet. Natter got eliminated. A couple of 3 people with anonymous avatars, and Puzzle Dan, and the car one I've seen before, and I can't remember the name of at the moment, but I'm drawing a blank. But I have seen him play Wonderball in the past. Well, we're already into the money. We're already at 14 members knocked out $1,000. We're 6 away from $5,000. So I get to ask you the question from question 1. Would you like the money or would you like the mob?
I think I'll take the mob.
You want to take the mob? All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just pouring out some dihydrogen monoxide here. Fizzy dihydrogen monoxide, so it's got a bit of CO2 involved as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah. As a reference to a bug in the first game, which leader in the Sid Meier's Civilization series has been portrayed in later games as a warmongering lover of nuclear weapons? Is that Gandhi, Lincoln, or Bonaparte? Mob, please answer now. Yes, carbonated dihydrogen monoxide, yeah. Doubly deadly, apparently.
Do love my sparkling water. Yeah. Okay.
Mob is locked in. How well do you know Civilization?
I've never played Sid Meier's Civilization. I don't know if any of these I don't think any of these people are exactly a warmongering lover of nuclear weapons. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. I had to leave for a sec. I'm back.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna have to use one of my, what is it called? One of my helps, because I don't have any clue. I have never played Sid Meier's Civilization.
Okay, which help would you like?
It may be a bit early, but I don't want to trust the mob later on when there's fewer people and a majority is you know, it might not be the right answer. So I think I'm gonna trust the mob, Ash.
You want to trust the mob? You want me to lock that in?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright. Let's lock you into the mob's most popular answer. And that answer is A. Gandhi. Let's see if Gandhi is the correct answer.
Hold on.
Yep, indeed, Gandhi is
phew.
the correct answer.
Okay.
Yeah, complete polar opposite, really.
Yeah.
Only one AI member got knocked out on that question. Everybody else got it right, so...
Good. Awesome.
you were at least right to use Trust the Mob, but it wasn't going to be, you know, a complete failure. Either that, or it would have been just that one guy.
Yeah. It's okay, Catnip. You're fine.
Well, we're still 5 away from the next milestone of $5,000. So, would you like $1,000, or would you like the mob?
The mob.
The mob!
The
Alrighty.
mob.
There's Sky there with a bit of a description, actually. I'm just going to read that before we move on. Every turn in Civ, everyone gets more peaceful and loses a peace point. That makes Gandhi score -1, which gets Moduli to become the most aggressive character. I see.
Where have I seen -1 before?
Where have you seen -1 before? I don't know. I've since remodeled the set, as you can see, so there's no more -1 there. It'll be forever in all of our hearts. 1 versus 85. Next question. Robin Williams dressed as a woman to see his children in which movie? Was that Tootsie, Mrs. Doubtfire, or The Awakenings?
This is a classic.
It is a classic. Why can't I get those questions? RNG is a bitch, apparently, Catnip.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Toby, what have we got?
While I haven't seen all of this movie, I have seen enough to know what Mrs. Doubtfire is about, and it's definitely Mrs. Doubtfire.
You'd like me to lock in B, Mrs.
Yes,
Doubtfire
please.
as the answer? Alright, doing so. Indeed, R.I.P. Mr. Robin Williams. You'll
Very
forever
much
be
so.
remembered. And his Aladdin will
How do you
forever
only
be
watch bits
far
of
superior.
Mrs. Doubtfire? I don't know. I just remember seeing bits of it.
Mr. Aladdin, sir, indeed. Well, we got 5 knocked out there. Again, just AI members, but we are now at the $5,000 bracket.
I'll take it. Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Hey, I didn't ask the question yet, so yeah, you could...
that amount of money, but I will take on the mob.
I haven't asked the question yet. Let me
Okay.
get to that point at least, alright? So, would you like to take the $5,000, or would you like to take the mob?
I'll take the mob.
You want to take the mob, alright. Let's keep going then. On versus 80, here's your next question.
Let's do it.
Tommy Wiseau wrote, produced, directed, and starred in what movie often called the worst movie ever made? Was it The Cube, The Box, or The Room? Please answer now, mob members.
Catnip, you just realized I'm American? What did you think I was, if I may ask?
How well do you know your Tommy Wiseau stuff then, Toby?
How well do I know my what, excuse me?
Your Tommy Wiseau stuff.
My tummy was so stuff? Not really. I don't really know him. I don't know what he. I mean, apparently he's a writer, producer, director, and whatnot. But I don't know if I don't know if I know this one either. I know that The Cube is definitely a movie. I've heard of it. I'm not much of a movie person. I might have to use another one of my helps here. I know it's really early, but I just don't trust my instincts. So I'm going to. How many human players are left?
That's a good question. I don't know that fact off the top of my head at the moment. It probably would have been a useful metric to have displayed somewhere. Well, I mean, yeah, we have exactly 80 members left, but it's how many of those are human players, Momo. I can't remember how many are actually human members. Oh, man, in this sequence, it only focuses on the one. It doesn't focus on the mob at all, so we don't get to see it all.
You just get a lot of different angles of my avatar.
Apparently so. Although I am running in Unity, so I could actually sneak a peek and then we continue playing, but I'd rather not mess with stuff.
You know what? I'll just pull the mob.
You're going to poll the mob, alright. What would you like to poll for? A, B, or C?
I'll pull for A.
Polling for A, the cube. And while we're here, let's actually have a look to see how many are remaining.
I think, yeah, that's a...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 human players, I believe, are left in at the moment. So you want to go for... you want to ask for... Oh, sorry, poll for A, the cube.
Yes.
Alright. Just one AI member picked the cube. So, not looking particularly likely that that's the correct answer.
I don't know which AI member that is, but I don't know if I trust them more than I trust the majority of people. It's a 50-50, you know, and if I get eliminated, that's fine. Let's just do C. Let's do the room. Let's do the room.
Would you like me to accept C, the room, as your answer?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
I've accepted my death.
Not quite yet in a Danganronpa trial yet.
Mm-mm. Who said something about Danganronpa?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I just did just then. I don't know if anyone in chat did specifically, but C, the room is the correct answer. So we continue.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Well, we only knocked out 2 AI members and 1 unknown avatar human player.
Okay.
Oh, Elias is perked up now. Danganronpa, what? I'm listening now.
I love Danganronpa. It's one of my favorite series. My avatar is OC from that series, actually.
Yeah,
anyway.
I kind of guessed it. It has that kind of Danganronpa art style to it, so I figured as such. Right. Well, we only knocked 3 out there, so we're now 7 away from the next bracket up of $10,000. Would you like to take the $5,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
Ash, I think I'll take on the mob.
You're going to take on the mob, alright. Let's keep going. And let's see the next question. Which of these calculations gives the lowest answer?
Ooh.
8 times 4, 9 times 3, or 2 times 10? Mob, please answer now.
Is this really a harder question than the last one?
It's a hard question for the mob because they've got to do the calculations and answer in time.
Ooh.
So obviously it's more weighted in that regard. So it's easier for the one because they have a lot of thinking time.
Okay. Well, let's see. If we carry the 1 and take the square root of pi, I think the lowest answer would be 20 compared to 27 and 32. So I will go with C, 2 times 10.
Want me to accept C2 times 10 as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
Although these questions make me the most paranoid because if I get eliminated on a stupid one like this,
I think you're fairly safe. Yeah, you're definitely fairly
Okay.
safe. That was the
Okay.
correct answer. Let's see how many Patricks we have in the audience. 4. 4 AI members are apparently Patricks and can't do maths fast. Oh well. Well, at least all the all the human players got that right that remained. In fact,
I
all the
see
human
a
players
lot
that
of
submitted an answer.
familiar, avatars in the mob, and I'm just going to say this outright. I am going to keep going until either I fail or all of the human players are out. I don't care how much money I get, I just want to beat all of you here.
You just want to beat all of the human players.
All of the human players.
Well, you're now 3 away from $10,000. Would you like to take the 5,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
I'll take on the mob.
You take on the mob. Alrighty.
Yeah, come at me, tipster, come at me.
Let's keep going then. In the board game chess, what is the minimum amount of pieces you need to checkmate an opponent? Is it 3, 1, or 2? Mob, please answer now. This guy playing the big game there. If you ask the mob, lie through your teeth. Alright, how well do you know chess?
I played chess when I was younger. Not competitively or anything, but I had enough interest to know that there was such a thing. I think it was called like the Fool's Ending or something like that. Something fool. And if I recall correctly, which I may not, I think that the minimum amount that you need to minimum amount of pieces. I thought it was the minimum amount of moves.
Oh yeah, not moves,
I think
minimum amount of
it's
pieces.
2 moves, but I mean, I'm assuming you only need you move 1 piece with 1 move. I'm pretty sure.
How can you need Daniel P? How can you need 80? There's not enough spaces, surely, for 80 pieces.
If he's talking about moves, I was bad. I played chess. I didn't say I was good at it, but I you know what? I'll just go with my gut and what I remember. I think it's 2.
All right. Would you like me to accept 2 as the minimum amount of pieces you need to checkmate an opponent? Is that your answer?
Actually, hold on. No, I got to think about it a bit more. Thanks for checking. Okay. So if I remembered that you could checkmate someone with 2 moves, would that include the other? Would that include the opponent? Or,
Specifically, you need, not number of pieces on the board. From what I
Right.
can read of the question, specifically.
Which is why I'm freaking out, because if I get this wrong, I'd be very, very scared. Huh. You know what? I'll just go with 2. That was what I guessed. I'll clarify. It's C2.
Definitely locking in C2 as your answer.
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right, locking that
Put
in.
me out of my misery. I'm scared.
He's not going for the help. He's gonna go balls in here.
Oh crap! I still have a help. That was something I could have used.
Could have used it, but you are correct. C2 was the correct answer. So we'll keep going.
That's killing me.
Oh, a few got knocked out on that one. We got 18 mob members knocked out in total, 16 AI and 2 human players. Momo got eliminated on that one, and Itogi got eliminated on that one. So we're now up to $25,000. You're 5 away from Itogi.
Oh, okay.
Not Toby.
Not me.
Itogi. Not you. No, you're still playing.
I'm still in.
So you're now 5 away from the halfway point of $50,000. So, would you like to take the $25,000 you currently have? Or would you like to take on the mob? there are still human players in the mob.
Yep.
So,
Who do I see here? I see Tipster still in. I see Score Count. Score Count is going to be a tough one to take out. He's definitely going to stay around until the end unless there's a question here that slips him for some reason.
let's see, Silly Puppy's still
and I
in.
gotta
Daniel
keep on-
Peak's
I
still
gotta
in.
keep on with my promise, you know? I'll take on the mob.
All right, taking on the mob. All right.
Oh, Silly's still here too.
Silly is still in as
that's
well,
gonna be
yeah.
fun.
Next question. What is the best-selling album of all time from 1976 to 2018? Is it Abbey Road, Thriller, or Back in Black? Mob, please answer now. Welcome, Royal Flush. Yes, the bot name is Quizbot3000. All right, Toby, what are you thinking then of these albums that are listed?
I'm pretty sure it's Thriller, and I'm only saying that because I distinctly remember my dad telling me something about it, because he loved listening to music from Michael Jackson. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you
That's
still
why
have
I'm-
the ask left.
But I'm facing 55. That's the thing. I'm not even halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that the question's phrasing says from 1976 to 2018. Why 1976? That's
It is a fairly specific part of the question, it would seem.
It is. I mean, I don't know when. I don't know when Thriller came out. That's the thing. So even if I had known, I don't know if it would have helped me. I mean, let's compare and contrast. You know, like we have Thriller from Michael Jackson. We have Back in Black by AC/DC, I think. I don't want to be wrong, but I think that's it. And Abbey Road from the Beatles. I don't know. You know what? I gotta save my health. And if it kills me, so be it. I'll do Thriller.
You'd like me to accept B Thriller as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. That has been done.
Oh,
Let's see if it's the correct answer. $25,000 at risk.
yeah.
The correct answer is... It is indeed
yes,
Thriller.
yes.
You are correct. We continue going.
Phew. Oh my
And we
goodness.
are now beyond the halfway point. We're now with 47 mob members remaining. Of all those got eliminated, I think Sky is the only human player to be eliminated on that question.
I took out Sky?
You
Ooh,
did take out
that's-
Sky, indeed.
Whoops.
The
Okay.
sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Yeah. I'll put an F in chat real quick. Let me put an F. There we
F
go.
and F. All right, there you go.
Um,
There's your F. So we're now.
Yeah, and I did. I hit at the halfway mark. That makes me happy.
Yes. So from this point onwards, you will now be able to see a sneak peek of the next question coming up,
Ooh.
and that will then allow
Always
you to
or
give
just
you
once?
from now on until the end of the game.
Okay. May I see
So
it?
you'll be able to see it once we get to the question. So I'll hit the continue button, advance everything, and then we'll see what the next question is.
Okay.
Next question is, which of these TV presenters has not hosted the UK version of Big Brother? That's a very UK-centric question.
That is a very UK-centric question.
You don't get to see the answers, but you now get to choose whether you want to take the $50,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob? There are still human players in the mob, and you still have your help of an ask.
I'm going. Yeah.
Hang on.
Exactly. I'm gonna.
Hang
use my ask
on.
the next-
Wait. Elias is just saying something. He's just saying, hold on for a second. All right, I'm holding
Hold
for a
on.
second, Elias. What is your interjection here? Is this a bad question that got
I'm
pulled
holding.
in? Yeah, I'm just gonna hold while Elias gives me
I don't
more
know, what am I supposed
context.
to be holding Ash's hand? Like, what am I holding?
Hold my hand, hold my hand.
Okay. Yeah, possibly.
It doesn't want to... I thought it was. It's super similar to another, but it's a unique question as well. All right. Thank you for
Okay.
verifying everything before we do move on and possibly do something bad. Okay, so would you like to take the money or the mob?
I'll take the mob.
You're gonna take the mob. All right. We'll keep going. Thank you for the
47.
thank you for the check there, Elias.
He's a gunner. Come on, have some faith in Ask the Mob, Zach.
Okay, let's see the possible answers. Is it Claudia Winkleman? Is it Brian Dowling? Or is it Davina McCall? Mob, please answer now. If there's any consolation, I'm here in the UK. I only know that of one of these definitely being a Big Brother host. I have no idea of the rest, to be honest.
Okay. Well,
Although I do
I'm
know the
definitely
other two
gonna ask-
people, I don't know whether they've actually done anything to do with Big Brother, but one of them I definitely know.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to ask the mob. I have.
Okay, I'm going to ask the
Right.
mob.
Yep.
Let us see who it picks, and I'll see what they will describe to you. So it picked BMN, who chose answer B, and it picked Score Count, who chose answer A.
Oh.
So we know it can't be Davina McCall, but it's between Claudia Winkleman and Brian Dowling as the answer, as not hosted the UK version. Let's see what BMN and Score Count have to say for themselves. So no, one of those two are going to be eliminated here.
Which is good, but I
So
don't.
we're going to have one strong contestant out at the very least.
I will have to say I would like to know where both of you are, like where you're from, when you're typing your response to me.
Oh,
Because
what by, as in country?
You're not. Yes.
Well, I know
No.
where they're from, but... So, Score Count says, okay, so I didn't watch it, but I know Davina hosted it to start. I think she hosted it while it was on C4 until it moved. By that point, Winkleman had signed a Golden Cuffs contract with the BBC, meaning it would be Dowling who hosted it on Channel 5. And BMN, I'm from the U of K, and I think I saw Claudia on Big Brother in a fever dream once. And Sky is saying, I'm from Reunion.
I would. Okay. Before I say anything, what is a fever dream? If
A
you
fever
don't
dream.
mind just answering that.
What's the best way of describing a fever dream, actually? I don't know what the best way of describing it. Fever dream is a particularly intense or confusing dream brought on by a fever. That's basically what it is.
Okay.
So
Well.
when you have a fever, you have potentially stronger dreams or something, or more intense feeling dreams. Manic
You
dream
know-
or hallucination, something like that.
Score had some very, very strong points, and I know him. I don't think he would trick me. Wouldn't you, Score? You wouldn't trick me.
And he's also added, I'm more sure than not that it's A, based on my logic. He's more sure than he is not sure.
And I think I'm gonna rely on Score here for this one. I'm gonna go with A.
Alright, would you like me to take Claudia Winkleman as your answer?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Claudia Winkleman has been accepted as your answer. Let's see if that is the correct answer.
Let's. The suspense is killing me.
This is the correct answer.
Oh my gosh.
I think the BBC contract he was referring to is possibly to do with maybe Strictly Come Dancing? Possibly? I think that's why... I know Claudia Winkleman's definitely doing Strictly Come Dancing duties these days. And yeah, Davina McCall was host of the original series of Big Brothers on Channel 4. but I wasn't aware of who had hosted it on potentially the Channel 5 version. So let's see.
Okay.
10 got knocked out on that, 7 AIs and 3 human players. So we know BMN got
Very
knocked
nice.
out. Silly Puppy got knocked out, and someone with something that looks like the Converse logo but isn't the Converse logo potentially. I don't know who that is, or can't remember who that is, but they got knocked out as well.
GG, Silly, GG.
So we're down to Tipster, Clive of Legend, Connor, Score Count, and one... Oh no, we also have Daniel Peak, and we also have... That's it. That's all the ones we have left. Right,
5 people.
so 5
Oh my
humans
goodness.
left in the mob. 37
Okay.
total left in the mob.
Let's
7
see the
away
sneak
from
peek.
$100,000. Let's see the sneak peek for the next question.
Hopefully it's something that I know.
What 2006 video game was given the least commercially successful winner of a Game of the Year award, awarded by Guinness World Records in 2010? So, would you like to take the $75,000 you currently have, or would you like to have a go at answering this question and taking on the mob?
I know what I said before, but I also lost on the show before, and I don't want to have to go through that again. I know I reached, I think I was, yeah, it was either 1 versus 11 or something lower than 37, but, Sky, you're calling me a coward?
And Catnip's also saying you did say you would go until you eliminated all the humans, so...
I know I said that, but,
B-Man saying mob or no balls.
I'm not gonna let my hubris get the best of me. I think I'm gonna take the money, Ash.
Do you want to take the money? Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'll take it.
Alright, that's it. He's out of here. Toby leaves the game with $75,000 of virtual currency. And that's it. So you completely break your promise to those remaining 5 members.
Yep.
Oh dear. Other person was Jerry. Thank you for that, Zach. Thank you. So I've got to remember that Jerry was the one with the Converse logo. Okay. Will that remove the question from the pool? Probably will remove that question from the pool because it was technically asked. So yes, I think now that question has been used, even though we'll never see the answers or the actual final answer. If we want to reintroduce them into the pool, by all means remember those questions, whatever they were, and I can remove those IDs from the list afterwards. Let's see who remains. Yeah, as I said, it was Clive, Connor, Tipster, Daniel Peak, and Score Count. Hopefully, if no one joins and ruins all the fun for all these 5 people, then one of those will be the
not
next.
too long ago, so we'll see.
XP this game, Connor topped the list there with 860. Then it was Tipster, Daniel Peak, Clive, Score Count, BMN, Momo, Silly Puppy, Sky, and Toby there, 363. Obviously not carrying much of a streak from the previous game. But your streak will continue from this point on because you didn't get the question wrong.
There we go.
JP, Itogi, Jerry, JP, Itogi, Edam Cheese, Puzzle Dan, Catnip, Zach, Daz, and Ryan. And XP this episode, currently Connor is topping that list with 1,695. I guess that's probably a full sweep of questions so far, not a single question wrong.
Damn.
Then Tipster, Daniel Peak, Score Count, Silly Puppy, Momo, and I'm getting bored of reading names. It started to grate on me now how I'm having to call the names out all the time. And this is where everybody stands. Oh, Tipster's pipped Catnip to 2nd place now.
Ooh.
Look at that. Catnip's been bumped down to 3rd place, and BMN's quite close to catching Catnip there as well. As 430 odd points difference there.
I think so, yeah.
And let's see, you're now up to 8th. Daniel
nice.
Peak is very, very close behind you, though. Again, about a 300-point difference there. JP's nearly into the top 10. He's kind of always nearly into the top 10. And anybody else of interest? Silly Puppy's up to 30th now. Sky's up to 34th. Togi 37th. And Zach, welcome, Zach. Didn't notice you joining in there in 71st place now with 75 points. Thank you very much for playing, Toby. I hope you'll continue playing in the mob as we continue this stream.
Will do.
Wonderful. Let's see who it will pick as the next one. It's Connor. We're going to pick Connor. So at least it's actually picking an actual remaining mob member this time. So this should be a decent game. Thank you very much for playing, Toby. I'll just drag you out of the way. And Connor, up to you if you want to play voice-wise or chat-wise. He's going to try voice. All right, we'll click the link that Quizbot posted earlier. Hopefully you got Discord and that all suitably sorted out. I can see you've just joined Discord. Let's put you in. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, there we are. Welcome, Connor. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Wonderful. Now, this should be a decent game. You've been doing quite well tonight.
We shall see.
You feeling confident?
Now that I'm in the one position, it could all change.
Alrighty, are you ready to start the game then?
Yeah, go on, let's start it.
Okay, let's start the game. We're back again with 1 versus 100. Back with the easy questions, hopefully. Here's the first question. In the classic version of the board game Monopoly, how many dollars does a player collect for landing on go? Is it 200, 0, or 400? Mob, please answer now. If it's, yeah, swap out dollar for pound for UK. Should be exactly the same. Alright, how well do you know your board games?
Oh, this will be easy, this one. I know it for to be 200, so lock in A, please.
Alright, you want me to lock A as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, it probably is using a universal symbol these days. I haven't actually looked into it myself, but yeah, it does seem like it potentially could be. 200 is the correct answer. Let's see who got eliminated. There might be a couple of human players getting knocked out due to them sort of sitting around and not playing anymore. I think that's what's happened with Natter, is not been playing along at the moment. But we have also had Silly Puppy knocked out there. Tipster got knocked out there. It's My Yard,
Jeez.
BMN. Sorry, Momo, not BMN. Momo got knocked out, should I say. Press Your Luck. Avatar, I still don't know the name of. And Sky got knocked out as well. Maybe these people just didn't answer in time or failed to answer at all. But a lot of people apparently saying they swear it was 400. Daniel Peake says 400 is the super tax. It's not for passing go. So, well, you're already into the money. You've already knocked 16 members out. So you're already at $1,000. So I do get to ask you the question already at this point. Would you like to take the money of $1,000, or would you like to take on the mob?
I'll take the mob.
Alright, going to take on the mob. Puzzle Dan says, oh, is it a house rule?
Double money house rule, puzzle down
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Here's your next question. What Japanese eccentric is known for her performance art and being the longtime partner of John Lennon? Is it Yoko Kanno, Yoko Ono, or Yoko Asano? Mob, please answer now. Alright, well, we know it's Yoko something. That much is to be sure.
Oh. I think it might be B. Yoko Ono.
Do you feel confident for me to take that as your answer?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take B. Yoko Ono as your answer. Well, apparently there is a common house rule for if you land perfectly on go that you get doubled, but yeah. That's... I didn't vet these questions!
Yeah.
But Yoko Ono is the correct answer for this question. Let's see how many got knocked out. Nobody got knocked out on that question.
What?
That's a rare. We hear the nothing sound. Nobody got knocked out. Let's keep going then. What is the common name of icicle-shaped rock formations coming out of the floor of a cave? Is it stalactites, stalagmites, or cave spikes? Mob, please answer now. Also, I think there was potentially a bug in that there because I don't think it followed the correct flow of the game. I think we jumped to asking the next question rather than asking you for money on Mob. I don't know if that's correct for 1 versus 100 rules or not. Anyway, that's for me to investigate later. Okay, how well do you know caves?
Well, I know it's not cave spikes. I just can't remember the difference between stalactites and stalagmites. I think stalactites is when they come out the ceiling. I think, because yeah, tights coming down. Yeah.
You got someone helping you in the background there, Connor.
I'm trying to. Hey! Don't help me, for God's sake!
What are you doing?
No!
Oh,
Hey, shut up! Jesus Christ! Bloody hell! Right.
There's all the people now accusing you of cheating, accusing you of being a major by any chance.
No, Edam, I swear that's not what's been going on. Right.
Yeah, throw him on a cave spike.
Lock in B. Let's just, yeah.
Would you like me to take B stalagmites
Yeah,
as your
lock
answer?
in B.
Alright.
I would make it shut up.
You don't get this kind of issue on the Modern Millionaire, do you?
Good God.
Stalagmites is correct. As you say, stalactites, tights hang down, so they come from the ceiling. Mostly AI members got knocked out on that one. 7. We did knock out 2 human players. Someone I don't know has got a guitar avatar, and the one from the Converse symbol that I can't remember the name of. I need to remember that name again. Zach, you got knocked out. Unfortunate. Unlucky, Zach. Well, that was. We're now up to $5,000. 5 away from $10,000. Would you like to take the money, or would you like to take on the mob?
I shall take the mob, please.
You take the mob, okay. Thank you, Puzzle Dan, for reminding me it's Jerry the Converse. Okay, thank you. Next question. Which of these words is not represented in the acronym TARDIS? Is it time, space, or doctor? Mob, please answer now. Okay. How well do you know your TARDISes and your Doctor Who's?
Very well, because I'm a Whovian myself. And
Oh,
I know
you're a
that TARDIS
Whovian.
stands for time and relative dimension in space. So the word not represented in the acronym TARDIS is C, Doctor, lock it in.
You want to lock C, Doctor, as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think Tipster has just clipped the moment where I figure that you've got some help. Thank you for that, Tipster.
That shouldn't happen again, because I've told them if they help me again, I shall kill them.
Doctor is the correct answer. Let's move on. Let's see how many got knocked out. Catnip got that one wrong, unfortunately, and 4 AI members got knocked out as well. So that brings us to the $10,000 bracket. Now 10 more members away from $25,000. Still have all your helps intact. Let's see your XP there. You got 140 XP just on that one question. You're on a streak of 25. That's really good going. So, would you like to take the $10,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
I shall take the mob.
Okay, mob it is. 1 versus 70. Let's see the next question. If you ordered jamon or jamon from a Spanish menu, what should you expect? Is it bread, ham, or fruit preserve? Mob, please answer now. Okay, how well do you know your Spanish?
Oh, not great. I think what I'll do is I shall poll the mob.
Okay, you like to poll the mob. Which option would you like to poll for?
I shall poll answer B, ham.
Answer B, ham. Let's see how many chose that as the option. A vast majority, 65 of the 70 remaining mob members chose that option. So, seems quite likely, as that might be the right answer.
Well, in that case, I shall go with the mob and say B, ham. Lock it in, please.
Alright, I will lock B, ham as your answer. Is it the correct answer? It is the correct answer. And Toby's picking me up on the accent missing, apparently. Apparently it's supposed to be an accent over the O. I don't know. Again, I didn't write the question. I just imported it, possibly. Let's see. We got 5 knocked out in total. 3 AI and 2 humans. One with a anonymous avatar and one with the new avatar that I haven't seen. I don't know the name of currently. So we're halfway to the next money bracket of $25,000. You have used one of your helps so far, so you still have 2 remaining. Would you like to take the $10,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
Ooh, Let's keep going. Let's go with the mob.
It's a mob. Oh, is that the... It is the Vulpix. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Pokemon, I didn't recognise it. I actually thought it looked more like some sort of statuette or something. Anyway, here's the next question. For professionals, which swimming stroke is the fastest? Is it the backstroke, front crawl, or the butterfly? Mob members, please answer now. Toby, you are in number 31 spot, just to let you know. Alright, how well do you know you're swimming?
I'll be honest, not great. But, I don't think it's the butterfly. No, hang on. I don't know. Ask the mob, please.
You like to ask the mob? Alright, let's do that. Let's see who it picks out of the mob. It has picked Toby, who chose answer A, and it's picked BMN, who chose answer B. It's like picking BMN for these. So, Toby and BMN, please state your reasons why you chose backstroke and front call respectively. We now know the answer is definitely not butterfly. I mean, BMN has just said, I'm just that good, but I know that's in response to me saying he's getting picked a lot. A couple of people saying they went for C. Well, I've got bad news for you. C's the wrong answer. Are we going to get any sort of help from Toby or BMN? Are they just going to withhold? I mean, that's not really in the spirit of the game if they do withhold, but... Clive saying, obviously not his choice, but he was saying butterfly is exhausting. Alright, well, here we go. BMN has said, it's the stroke they all use in the freestyle event. Okay, and Toby says, to preface this, I'm not a pro swimmer. Hadn't heard of front crawl before, and butterfly from experience is time consuming. Backstrokes can be done in a shorter amount of time. But again, take it with a grain of salt because I'm no swimmer.
No eating quick enough, I'm saying no eating laugh.
So, does that give you any ideas? Just for reference again, Toby was the one that chose backstroke, and BMN was the one that chose front crawl. And BMN is also adding,
Ooh.
I'm no swimmer either, I got a mad belly now.
Oh. I'm gonna trust BMN on this one, and I'm gonna say B, the front crawl.
Alright, would you like me to accept B as your answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, locking it in. Oh, thank you for the bits there, Yum Sub. Appreciated. Gives you the bit badge, #1 spot. Is front call correct? It is the correct answer. We'll keep going. BMN is remaining in, but Toby is eliminated. Quite a few got eliminated, actually. We got 18 knocked out on that question, 11 AIs and 7 humans.
Oh, damn.
So we had Daniel Peak got knocked out on that one. We had another anonymous avatar, I don't know, another anonymous avatar, another anonymous avatar. The 4 cats score count got eliminated on that question as well, and Toby got knocked out as well. So some big names got knocked out on that question, and we are now at the halfway point as well. So from here on out, you'll be getting peaks for every question to give you a better idea of whether you want to continue on or not. It's 7 to the next money bracket of $75,000. Let's see the next question. What is the name of the credits song from the original Portal? I'm not going to give you the answers just yet. Would you like to take the $50,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
I'm gonna go with the mob.
Gonna go with the mob, alright. Seems like you might have an inkling of what this answer might be. Let's see the question. And let's see the possible answers. Is it Still Alive? For Science? Or Want You Gone? Mob, please answer now. Okay, everyone's locked in. Okay, have you actually ever played Portal?
Yes, I have.
You have?
And I know that For Science is not one of the credit songs from the 2 Portal games. Want You Gone was the credit song in Portals 2, if I remember rightly. So that leaves Still Alive. So A, Still Alive, lock it in, please.
Alright. I will lock in A, Still Alive as your answer. See if that is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. And I think you are right in saying that Want You Gone is also the one for Portal 2. From what I remember anyway. Oh, we're up to the next money bracket. We're up to $75,000 now. No humans got knocked out, but we did knock out 9 AI members. How many human players actually have we got left in?
Looks like
2. Yes, we have Clive and we have BMN are the only 2 humans left at this point. We're now down to 38 mob members. You're now 8 away from $100,000. But before we ask you the question of money or mob, let's see the next question you will be facing. In which musical would you hear the song I'm Still Here? Now, would you like to take the money that you currently have? Or would you like to take on the mob? got any ideas of what the musical could be. Mind you, you don't really want to give away any answers to the mob at this point either.
How many of the mob know this one?
There's only 2 human players left. The rest would be dumb AI that will guess based on their, theorized difficulty level.
I'm gonna go with the mob.
You're gonna go with the mob, alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's now 1 versus 38. Here's your next question. As we know, in which musical would you hear the song I'm Still Here? Here are the possible answers. Is it Follies, Wicked, or Titanic? Remaining members of the mob, please answer now. And also anyone still playing in the mob as well, you may also answer now. Okay, any of those musicals ring a bell?
I know Wicked's a musical. Never knew Titanic was a musical. But then again, the musical for Titanic might use the songs from the film, so I don't think it could be that either. Oh. Yes, I do believe that it is BMN.
I mean, yeah. Oh my god, Daniel Peake, really? Jeez, that joke. Oh.
Right, let's move on.
That's a proper face palmer one, that is. Jeez.
I'm gonna go with A, Follies, and hope that it's right.
Would you like me to accept A, Follies as your answer?
Yes, please.
Alright, locking that in. With $75,000 on the line, let's see if that's the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Look at that. Let's see how many got knocked out. Just AI members got knocked out. 7 AIs got knocked out. We're not at the $100,000 just yet. We are 1 away from that point.
Oh.
But the 2 human players still remain. I do want to stress one point that I probably failed to say about before. With the remaining help you have, trust the mob. While there are still human players in play, it will choose the most popular answer of the human players currently playing. It won't take the answer of the AIs because the AIs are just, they're basically randomized answers, or if they sort of know the answer, then they just know the answer. So it's kind of unfair to use that at that point. So
Right.
given there are only 2 human players left, it would be a situation of if one of them chose the answer correct and you choose to trust, then it will pick the answer. If neither of them picked the right answer, then and you choose to trust, then you will be locked into an incorrect answer and you will leave with nothing. So in any of those situations, if a correct answer is amongst the 2 of them, then you will be locked into that correct answer. So just want to stress that point as we're currently in, before we move on, because that may influence your decision on the next question. So let us see what the next question is, and we'll see what you want to do. Spizorinctum is the will to do what? Spizorinctum. That's a word I've never heard of. So, would you like to take the $75,000 that you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob?
I have no clue. So, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to take the money.
You going to take the money? Final answer.
Yeah, take the money.
All right. Well, Connor leaves with his streak still intact and leaves with virtually $75,000. Congratulations. Let's scroll on back to the other thing. Yep, as we said before, Clive of Legend and BMN were the two remaining human players.
I won't eat 'em.
Samster was one of the most recent, and yeah, Samster and Daniel Peak. Score count, Edam choose. Oh, see, some of these people are the ones with the anonymous avatar. Samster, probably Zach and JP. All right, cool. XP this game, yeah, you're definitely rocking that streak at the moment. You've got 1,084 XP in that one game alone. It's 300 points more than the next best player, Clive with 700 and Daniel Peak at 470. So that streak carrying on is it's going to be very advantageous for you climbing. XP this episode, yeah, you are 1,100 odd points clear of the next best player of this entire episode. So the streak is quite strong, it would seem. Goodness, you're definitely going to jump some places with this. Let's see where you end up.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Yeah, you're actually tied for second place with Tipster. That is your current position. You're currently tied for second place. That is crazy. Wow. Not tied. Oh yeah, I'm reading the numbers the wrong way around. You're not tied, but you are pretty close. Yeah, I'm reading the 7-4 and the 4-7 the wrong way around. So they're not tied, but you are very close still. But you've jumped all the way up to third place though, which is quite phenomenal actually. Catnip's been bumped down another place now into fourth place. BMN in 5th, score count 6th, Momo 7th, Toby 8th, Daniel Peak 9th, and JP, you're up into 10th. You're up into 10th place now. Any other notable movers? Sky 30th, Samfun, welcome Samfun, 56th, PokeGod 59th, Zach 61st. Any other notable names that I haven't seen before? No, I think that's it. Well, have you enjoyed yourself there, Connor?
That I have. It's
Wonderful.
been a good game.
Well, we're still going to play for one more game. I mean, it is pretty much coming to the end of the stream, but I will play for one more game, and so that might we'll see how long that will take. But yeah, we'll go for one more game. Thank you very much for playing. We'll see how much further your streak can carry you. Who knows? Who knows? He might even tip Clive of Legends' spot here at this rate if the streak is that strong. Okay, let's pick the next one. BMN, you are the next one up, and will be the final one up this evening.
I shall leave and get back in that mob.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Right, BMN, your
Bye-bye.
decision. No mic for you today, alright? Okay, we'll just play this game in chat then. Okay. If you're ready to play BMN, let's start. Welcome a set. Here's your first question. 71% of the Earth's surface is made up of what? Is it deserts, continents, or water? Bees! No. Mob, please answer now. Okay, BMN. What you thinking? As a geology grad, you should probably know this. Alright. What's he going to go for? Seawater. He's locking in seawater. Okay. Is that the correct answer? It is indeed the correct answer. Well, let's see who gets knocked out. Sam got knocked out on that one. Silly got knocked out. Silly's probably not playing, has not quit the game, possibly. Okay, it's my yard. Probably also done the same. Sam's just left the game. Alright, okay. Thank you for playing, Sam. Asset's got knocked out. Only just joined in, I think, so probably missed the question. Natter. Is that a couple of AIs got knocked out as well? So, yeah, 12. 12 mob members got knocked out. You were actually scared of putting that answer in, really? Okay. Well, I guess that's the pressure of being the one. Well, we're already looking at money at the moment, $1,000. 8 to the next bracket of 5,000. Would you like to take the money or the mob? What happens if I type mob knee? I don't know. Try it. Nothing. There you go. Moving on with mob. All right. It's now 1 versus 88. Here's your next question. Which of the following are not subatomic particles? Gluons, atoms, and quarks. Mob, please answer now. Yes, very much so, Catnip. Yes, it's more explicit now. You have to be quite accurate with what you say for the money or mob question. You can't kind of half-hearse it. Alright. What you thinking there, B-Man? It's interesting, this is a low difficulty question, to be honest. I'm gonna go with what Zach said. Alright. Everyone answer in Whisper when you can. Yes, the score count says. If it's convenient to you, play in Whisper. Gonna go with atoms as not subatomic. That is the correct answer. Yeah. So on that one AI got knocked out and 3 humans got knocked out. Poker God got knocked out, Puzzle Dan, and anonymous avatar person I don't know the name of. Can someone put on the list, or a mod or whatever, just put on the list to remind me to do like a hover thing where I can hover my mouse over an avatar and it will display the user's name. That seems like a potentially useful feature. Right. Well, we're now to 1 versus 84, 4 away from the $5,000 bracket. Would you like to take the $1,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob? And thank you, BMN and Condonel, for reminding me. Gonna take on the mob. Alright. 1 versus 84. Let's see the next question. Macy Jemison was the first African-American woman in space, earning that honor aboard what spacecraft? Was it Voyager, Apollo 13, or Endeavour? Please answer now. Oh god, it's not real money. No, this is very virtual money. Very, very virtual. It's not even crypto. It's that virtual. Alright, BMN, how well do you know your spacecraft and the crew on said spacecraft? All of the above, Sky, all of the above. Elias apparently disagreed with the difficulty rating of this, but okay. Should he risk it for a biscuit? Well, that is the aim. Is cookies at the $1 million? So yes, biscuits are definitely being risked. Oh, he's gonna go for something. He's gonna go for Sea Endeavour. Is the correct answer. Sea Endeavour is the correct answer. Moving on. Oh, quite a few knocked out there. Score count got knocked out. Catnip and... Oh, is that Connor that got knocked out on that one? Oh, the streak ends. The streak ends. And we also had 2 other human players with avatars I don't know. And, well, the cat avatar I don't know the name of. Oh, and Sky got knocked out, I noticed as well. Whoa. Well, Connor's streak has now been reset, so I don't think he's going to be getting first place now. How many total knocked out? That was 13 knocked out on that question. So we're now up to 1 versus 71. We're 1 away from $10,000. So, BMN, would you like to take the $5,000 you have? Or would you like to take on the mob? Where you're 1 away from 10,000. Maybe even more. Maybe even more biscuits. Taking on the mob. Alright. 1 versus 71. Let's see the next question. What is SARS? Is it Rocket Engineering Company from South Africa, the first association for controlling of radio signals, or a deadly viral respiratory infection? Hello there, Sigma. You've kind of joined at a sort of bad time because this is technically going to be the final game, but you're more than welcome to join in the mob and play along. Just entering the room code you see on screen, which is XCSL. And then if you need to know how to play the game, type in help. That gives you a link on what to do. Toby's already done that for you. But suffice to say, just whisper the bot, which is Quizbot 3000, and you just whisper A, B, or C to each answer as it comes up. To each question as it comes up, should I say. Cool. So, BMN, what are you thinking? Wait, where's the answer for a crack police team in Raccoon City? No. Not that one. I'm going to go with the deadly viral respiratory infection. Correct answer is... is C. Let's see how many got knocked out. Oh, to the next bracket. We've got enough that time. 2 human players. We've got Tipster got knocked out, and 1 with an avatar that is an anonymous Twitch avatar that I don't know. And we also knocked out 3 AIs, so that was 5 in total. We're now up to $10,000. You're 6 away from $25,000. Would you like to take the money, or would you like to take the mob? I don't know, BML. I didn't actually notice. I will have a look next time. 1 versus 66. Let's see the next question. What is the name of the most widely used calendar in the world? Is it Gregorian calendar, Minguo calendar, or the Julian calendar? Mob, please answer now. Let's see. I see at least. I saw at least 3 on the left side are still in. Momo, Daniel Peak, and Clive were definitely in. Scared again, but pretty sure. All right. What are you gonna go for then? Still have all your helps available as well if you're not that sure. Gonna go with A, Gregorian calendar. Alright, let's see if that's the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Indeed. Let's see how we get knocked out. Oh, not enough for the next bracket. Just 5 AI members. All the remaining human players got that correct. Yeah, so we have 4 human players left in the game. We have Momo, Daniel Peak, Clive a Legend, and Toby are all of the remaining members. But we are now 1 away from $25,000. Still all your helps intact. Would you like to take the $10,000 you currently have? Or would you like to continue on and play against the mob? Gonna play against the mob. Which of these elements is known to melt at human body temperatures? Is it strontium, lithium, or gallium? Mob, please answer now. Alright then, BMN, what are you going to go for this one? You have a hunch. Alright. You still have your 3 helps. He's going to help. Alright, he's going to go for a poll. Okay, which of the 3 answers, A, B, or C, would you like to poll for? Which do you think is probably the answer? You've gone for B. Now, only 6 have gone for B. I can see Clive is in that list of 6 that chose it. But it's a low number of the 61 remaining, so it's either a lot of people got this wrong, a lot of AI got this wrong, or it's the wrong answer. Yeah, if Clive was right, which he often is, then he'd be in the final 10 instantly. Alright, it's going to lock in for C, gallium. Let's see if that is the correct answer. Don't be even scared. Is it the right answer? It is. C, gallium is the correct answer. We keep playing. Well, quite a few did actually get that wrong anyway. 14 AIs got that wrong, and the 1 human player, as we said, Clive of Legend, got that one wrong. So we're now into sort of semi-serious money territory, $50,000. Half the mob has already been eliminated, so now we get to see sneak peeks of each question as we go on. You still have 2 helps remaining. Let's see this next question. Let's see if you want to go on. Which one of these is not a typical European sword design? Well, I'm not going to show you the answers just yet. Well, you'd like to take the $50,000 you currently have, or would you like to take on the mob? You're only 6 away from the next bracket up. Is this a picture question? No. None of them are picture questions. It's all text. Hope your Dark Souls knowledge gets me through this one. What are you thinking, BMN? Do you want to continue risking it for the biscuits? He's thinking. He's thinking of what European sword designs he might know. He's gonna go for it. He's mobbing it. Let's keep going. 1 versus 46. We know the question already. Let's see the possible answers. Remember, which of these is not? Is it a scimitar, an Ulfbert, or a falchion? Mob, please answer now. Okay, BMN, you got an idea of what might be the wrong answer, as in the not answer in this? Haven't heard of an Ulfbert before. Okay. Potentially sounds like a help might be in order then. Now, given the lower number of human players, Trust the Mob is going to become more and more of a gamble. But you're pretty sure that scimitar is Middle Eastern rather than European. Alright, locking it in. A scimitar, here we go. He's locked that in as his possible answer. It's the correct answer, we keep going. Just 4 AI members got knocked out on that question. We now have 3, we still have 3 human players remaining. 1 versus 42, 2 to the next money ladder. The next rung on the money ladder, should I say. Let's see the next question. How many sides are there in a heptagon? Heptagon. Okay. You're 2 away from the next next rung up. Would you like to take the 50,000 you currently have, or the mob? He's going straight in for the mob. I think he knows the answer. Yeah, apparently this is a slightly harder question. I'm not certain myself, really, because I think this is a low baller, but okay. Is it 9, 7, or 11 for a heptagon? Yeah. Again, I didn't difficulty adjust these. These are just as people wrote them or as I imported them from previous data, so... yeah. Don't blame Ash, exactly. I only program the system, I don't program it, I don't write any of the questions. Blame the question writers for that. BMN's locking in an answer. He's locked in B7 and tried to fake me out by saying C in public chats, but he whispered the answer, so, you know. No fooling me. 7 heptagon is the correct answer. See how many got knocked out. We actually did have a human player get knocked out on that question. I don't know who they are because they're using a default Twitch avatar, but we did get a human player knocked out there. So yeah, now we are actually at 3. Sorry, yes. When I said 3 before, that wasn't true. We are now actually at 3. Okay. We also knocked out 7 AI members, so we knocked out 8 in total of that. We're now at $75,000. 4 away from $100,000. Still have a couple of helps to play with as well. Let's see the next question. The musical West Side Story is based on which of Shakespeare's plays? Now, this is a lowball question as well. At least to me, it feels like a lowball question. Alright, BMN, would you like to take the $75,000 you currently have, or would you like to take the mob? Gonna take the mob. Yes, it's an adaptation, but it is based off of a Shakespeare play, yes. 1 versus 34, that's the question again. Here are the possible answers. Is it the one featuring Antigonus, the one featuring Mercutio, or the one featuring Prospero? Aha! There you go. That's why it's a difficult question. There you go. We're throwing you some proper 1 versus 100 questions now. There you go. This is why this sneak peek is only half as good as you think it is. So everyone's got a good inkling of what the actual play is called, but do they know the characters in said plays? Got an idea, BMN? Probably not, given you said FML. If it said cannot whisper at this time, that's nothing to do with me. The bot does not whisper anyone at all. If you're getting that message, that means Twitch themselves are blocking you in some way for some reason. Whether you're answering too much in a given time period or they just thought it was spam. Either way, that's nothing I can do. Hopefully, next week, or at least by next week, I'll have experimented a little with the Twitch extension system. So hopefully we won't be messing around with Twitch chats for a great deal of time, and hopefully the extensions will actually work. Alright. It's locked in B, the one featuring Mercutio. Correct answer is... It is indeed B, the one featuring Mercutio. Cool. Let's keep going. Oh, we got a human player knocked out there. We got Momo got knocked out on that one. So there are 2 human players left. We're now down to 25 mob members. $100,000 now on the line. 5 away from $250,000. Let us see the next question and whether you want to continue on. Bearing in mind you still have helps. Which planet's moons are named after Shakespearean characters? We're continuing the Shakespeare theme, apparently. Would you like to take the $100,000? Would you like to take on the mob? Now again, won't give you the options just yet. Can you think of any moons at all in the solar system or beyond that might be called characters or otherwise from Shakespeare? He's gonna go and take on the mob. Let's see. Do you know your moons? That's the question. Do you know your moons? And not just the moon that we all know. Options are Jupiter, Neptune, and Uranus. Mob members, please answer now. Okay, BMN. Which 2 did you have a worry about? Apparently we don't need Toby in chat for all the innuendo. Everyone's doing it themselves. Alright, I'm going to ask the mob. Let's see, out of the mob members, who it will pick. It will pick one that chose the right answer and one that chose the wrong answer. Or a wrong answer, should I say. Yeah, I kind of slipped that one in as well. Oh god, I slipped... Oh jeez, I'm just going to stop right there. Let's see what it picks. Oh! So, AI number 84 chose answer A, and Daniel Peak chose answer C. Now, we're not going to see what AI 84 is going to say, but Daniel Peak, any reasons on why you chose Uranus? Stop posting on behalf of AI number 84. They're perfectly capable of thinking for themselves. They're just a bit mute, that's all. Daniel Peak, I think it's either Neptune or Uranus, so I went with the funnier option. Well, there you go. And given that AI84 chose answer A, we know that it can't be B Neptune now. So, based off of that, what do you think, BMN? That's good enough for me. Let's go for C Uranus. Let's see if that's the correct answer. It is indeed the correct answer. Apparently the funny answer is the correct answer. And exactly 5 AI members got that wrong. 2 human players still surviving. We're now at $250,000, which is the most that anyone has walked away with in the real games of 1 vs 100 here. It would be 10 more mob members to get up to the next bracket of $500,000. You still have 1 help remaining. You still have the trust the mob help remaining. But you're going to be trusting against 2 human players currently, so that's going to be a bit of a gamble if you do go for that. So, let's see the next question and let's see what you want to do with it. If a literary work was nightmarish and ghastly in its descriptions, yet oddly familiar in how bureaucratic and workplace-like it is, which term would best describe it? Goodness, that's a question, and also punctuation does not need to be there on its. Wow, that is a question. So, BMN, based off of that very long description of a question, would you like to take the money that you currently have at $250,000, sorry, or would you like to take on the mob? Bearing in mind there are only 2 human players left, and if you want to trust said mob, one of them must get the answer right for you to lock in and to be able to continue. Excuse me. Wow. What are you thinking, BMN? Do you want to take the money or the mob? Don't think you're going to take out 10 IA with any kind of ease. You can do it, BMN. Remember, these are for actual biscuits, actual cookies as well. If you get up to the $1 million. Yeah, actual biscuits, actual cookies. It's not risking it for a biscuit. It's actual biscuits. Oh, he's going to take the money. Oh, he's wimped out. He's taking the money. Oh. Leaves with $250,000. And we don't get to see what that question actually entails. Oh. You're teasing us all there at the end. But congratulations on the $250,000 win. That ties with the best monetary win we've had so far, which was from Daniel Peak. So, I really didn't want to do it in that order, but anyway. Remaining members there were Toby and Daniel Peak. We are at the end of the stream, though, so we won't be playing another game, unfortunately. Toby wouldn't be playing anyway because he's already played, but would have chosen... I mean, do I want to do one more game? Because I know it's Daniel Peak, and I know he'll be pretty good. I know I said I'd probably only do 2-hour streams, but I'm tempted to do one more. I'm tempted to go for one more game. Just cause. I mean, I'm not forcing you to play Catnip. You're gonna head to bed. All right, okay. If you're gonna head to bed, that's fine. Then I won't. That's okay. All right, no worries. I won't do it. Maybe I should have a force the next one to play, and we'll sort of do a carryover. So I'll potentially carry over as Daniel Peak being the preferred one to choose next week as the first contestant. How's that sound? And of course, if he doesn't turn up, then we just pick someone anyway. So, how does that sound to people? Since it's done this well to get to this point, so that'd be good for people to join in and maybe something to do between episodes in general. Yeah. All right. Okay. Do another one. Well, I'd be happy to, but Daniel wants to head off to bed, which is fair enough. And I could head off to bed as well then. Alright, cool. So I'll try and remember to do that. So the XP on that game there, BMN topped everyone. As we saw with Connor, had reset his streak count, so everyone was fairly well balanced there. And XP total this episode, well, yeah, there's no competing against Connor's total. They earned 3,200 in this one episode. That streak is quite powerful. Jeez, that streak is powerful. I might have to adjust that because that is very powerful indeed. And let's see where that actually puts everybody in the XP table. Well, Clive is still in first place with 9,990, and Tipster has just maintained second place with 8,043. And Connor in third place there, 7,928. BMN in fourth place. Catnip down to fifth place now. Score count sixth. Toby seventh. Momo eighth. Daniel Peak up to ninth. JP in 10th. Edam 13th. Puzzle down 20th. Sky 26th. Ryan 30th. Daz 33rd. Zach 40th. Zakil 51. Con Manau 57th. Pokegod 61st. And Sigma Eagle 78th. Right, well, that's the end of this stream. Next week will be more of this, but I will be trying to work on a Twitch extension for this, so that you'll be able to actually answer in the actual video window, or if you're on mobile, I think there's a way I could do it on mobile where it comes up with an extra window or something along those lines. So those playing on mobile, they don't have to worry about messing around with whisper windows or anything like that. And if I can make that work well, that will also be able to give you real-time updates on your specific position in the game, or be able to give you other options on finding that information out yourself rather than having to wait for this end screen. Basically, gives you much more control on the interaction of the game. And yes, it will mean that you all actually get to click buttons rather than typing things as well, which is all good. And also, if I can get it to really work, that means I can have my window be just full of stats if I really wanted to, just all the stats. And that'll be proper interactive Twitch game stuff indeed. I'm kind of following a tutorial. Well, I say a tutorial, I know that there's someone kind of developing a Twitch extension which sounds exactly kind of like the back-end system I want to implement. So hopefully if I follow that, then I'll be able to get it to work. If I can't get it to work by next week, then we'll just be playing it the same way as we have done, hopefully with more bugs fixed. But I do hope to get the extension working, because if I can get that to work as a proof of concept for this, then it would be much easier to then extend that for any other quiz show things in the future. So here's hoping I can get it to work next week. If you haven't already joined the Discord, do so. There's the link for all of that stuff. Be good to see you. Always welcoming for people that want to write questions and that, although I'm probably looking to need at least one proofer for multiple choice category, because Elias has been left on his own again in that one category. So we might need another proofer for that. Alright. Well, thank you very much everyone for playing and watching along. Thank you very much for the subscriptions and the bits. And I will see you next week. Good night.